Tell us what you do with Buffalo,
Well,
Mikey.
I'm the general manager at Buffalo Airways up in Yellowknife. We're currently here in Sacramento, which is the Aerial Firefighting Conference 2018, North America. And this is great. I'm used to, freezing up north, and this is the first time I got to wear a t-shirt in 2018, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let alone all the awesome stuff, seeing the future of aviation and the future of aerial firefighting, which is ultimately really cool. It's a very niche market, but it's a very important market that is tasked at saving lives every year, not only in the U.S. and Canada, but worldwide.
What does Buffalo do?
So Buffalo Airways was founded in 1970 by my father. So that puts us about 48 years in the business. We are known from a TV show called Ice Pilots, which is now on Netflix. You can check it out. But the reason we're here at the firefighting conference is because we put out fires as well. We have 8 802 air tractors. We have 2 Lockheed Electras, air tankers, and then a bunch of bird dogs. And we're tasked at putting out the fires in the Northwest Territories, which is right at basically the top of Canada. It's the hat of Canada. So that's where we're located.
Buffalo's been fighting fire for a long time, right?
Yeah, Buffalo. My father started out flying bird dogs back in the 60s, way back when I guess fires were in black and white. And we started running CL-215s in 1995. And we ran 215s up until 2016 when they were replaced by the air tractor. We operated 4 215s that were operated or owned by the government of the Northwest Territories. And at our peak time, we had 8 215s of our own, which we operated in the Northwest Territories, Korea, and mainly Turkey. And if you guys seen the show Ice Pilots, you've seen the hardships that it took to get the airplanes from Yellowknife to Turkey and also to Korea, where we actually had to put a 215 on a boat to get it over there because we couldn't get avgas along the way.
Buffalo is no stranger to older aircraft, right?
Yeah.
You guys have had, what, this one, DC-3 also?
Yeah, Buffalo Airways, my father's been flying DC-3s since 1968. We have 11 DC-3s. My father's arguably the highest time DC-3 captain in history. He's got 10,000 hours just in one airframe, PNR. We've been flying the same DC-3 route for over 35 years, Yellowknife, Hay River, Yellowknife, which is probably the longest the DC-3's ever flown the route. And it's also the last commercial D-Day aircraft, WZS, which is my personal favorite, along with a whole bunch of other ones. We operate DC-4s, both in cargo and firefighting. We're the last people to run cargo we're the last people to fly DC-4 as an air tanker. Probably one of the last as cargo, because I don't think too many people are flying DC-4 as cargo right now. We're the last people to run the C-46 as cargo in Canada. We have 2 C-46s running 1,000 miles a day from Yellowknife up north, where normally the ice road truckers go. But when there's no ice, everything has to be flown in. So we have a crazy fleet. We have Norseman aircraft. My father's got an N3N biplane that he flies around in the summer. So a mix from, an N3N, which was built in 1941, to a brand new air tractor, 802 Fireboss, that has 100 hours on it. So we got everything. We're mostly known for our vintage stuff, but we do have new stuff. But honestly, the new stuff's not as exciting, I think, as the older stuff. When I started getting into this aviation firefighting world, probably was around 2004, and the P-3 was like the best airplane around. And I really loved the airplane, so when they came up for sale, and my father bought one, I was pretty excited. And actually, the airplane is only about a mile from where we are right now, and we're hopefully going to get it going. So it needs a maintenance program done. I'm not really the maintenance guy. That's my brother. But getting that aircraft going would be an amazing thing. We're running 2 Lockheed Electras, which is kind of like the sister ship for the P-3, and they're firefighting right now. So having a P-3 in the mix would be an amazing thing. But we just got to get it going. We got to find a job for it. So if anybody needs a P-3, just give me a call. Just Google Mikey McBryan, find me up, and we can get you an airplane.
Why is the P-3 here at McClellan now?
The P-3, the P-3 was in Stark, Florida, and we were doing projects with Lockheed and stuff, some maintenance agreements. And so this is the center. This is the center of the world for firefighting. my father brought it here for cheap storage, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can find somebody here locally that can help us with the maintenance.
So you still have some inspections that are
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with the P-3 as much as my brother is, but yeah, there's a maintenance package that has to be brought in because there's an airworthiness directive at the airframe that has to be completed before the airplane can fly.
So what else should we know about Buffalo?
Buffalo Airways is a family company. It's my father, my brother, my sister, and I. And yeah, we're just frozen up north, and sometimes we get to come out and hang out in the States. But if anyone wants to learn more about Buffalo Airways, just go on Netflix. You can watch us on television. We're the Pawn Stars of the North, so check us out, and you'll know more than I do if you just watch a couple episodes.
Okay, thanks, Mikey.
Oh, geez. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for having me, and goodbye to everybody on the internet. I'll see you soon.